Horoscope for Pisces, Friday, 2 January 2026. Welcome to Cosmologicaleb. Pisces, today you are in the midst of a cosmic tension that seems to weave a tense string between what you feel and what you express. The Moon, in square with Saturn and Neptune and in opposition to Mercury, imposes on you a duality. On the one hand, the need for structure and responsibility. Saturn, on the other, the struggle to maintain emotional clarity, Neptunus, and fluid communication, Mercury. But not everything is a challenge. Jupiter in trigon with Saturn and Uranus in sextile with Neptune offer you a break. It is as if the universe told you, accept the tension, but don't let yourself be swept away by it. Use its edges as a tool to redesign paths. Saturn and Neptune, together at home one, remind you that your physical energy and personal identity are key grounds for channeling this energy. Today, take a deep breath, Pisces. Don't be afraid of tension. It's a catalyst for you to redefine your boundaries and find a balance between what you want and what you need. Imagine an office where the clock sets the time, but your mind runs to a quick camera. Today, Saturn in House 1, your personal energy, and square with Mercury, the mind, ask you to tame the urgency of running aimlessly. It is possible that in your work a project that seems urgent, but whose logic feels a little blurry. Here the lesson is clear: do not act only by impulse. Saturn, the master of discipline, whispers that you first structure the steps, even if that makes you feel slower. On the other hand, Jupiter in trine with Saturn is like a lighthouse in the storm. This harmonic aspect suggests that if you focus on specific tasks, such as organizing reports or closing an agreement, you can expand your horizons. A mail that you thought complicated is simplified by structuring it into 3 key points. In finance, House 8, shared debt, and House 10, material achievement, are under scrutiny of this energy. The quadrature between Mercury and Saturn can manifest itself in bureaucratic errors, such as a poorly dated payment or an invoice that requires clarification. However, the opportunity lies in clarity. A direct dialogue with a project partner or partner can resolve latent tensions. Finally, the alliance between Jupiter and Uranus, both in sextile, invites you to innovate. If there is a large expenditure pending, consider how to reorganize your budget so that it is not an obstacle, but a door. Today, your body is your ally. Saturn and Neptune in the house, one ask for balance between rigidity and fluidity. Imagine your energy as a river. If it flows too fast, it runs out. If it stagnates, it becomes corrupt. To avoid stress somatization, such as back pain or fatigue, integrate short breaks into your routine. Every hour, spend 2 minutes stretching your shoulders or walking aimlessly around the office. Also, the connection between Mercury and Saturn suggests that mental habits are key. If you feel that your mind runs in circles, like when you check the same text message without deciding to send it, write on paper what you want to express. The quadrature with Neptune warns you of the temptation to postpone rest for fear of chaos, but remember, a 20-minute nap or a warm shower can renew your energy. The Moon in House 4, home, and Jupiter in House 5, romance, creativity, paint a scenario of deep emotions and creative potentials. However, the squares with Saturn and Neptune add a layer of complexity. There may be a topic in your loving relationship that requires direct dialogue, a misunderstanding about compromises, or a desire to share more time in the house. The Moon, as opposed to Mercury, reminds you that your intuition, very active today, must be balanced with logic. If you feel that your partner is distant, avoid jumping to conclusions. Instead, calmly ask, "How are you feeling today?" In friendships, the 11 house groups under the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars suggests that a group conversation, a WhatsApp message, a shared meal can be the catalyst for resolving tensions or celebrating achievements. Finally, Jupiter in House 5 urges you to express love creatively. An improvised gift, a new recipe cooked for someone close to you, or even an artistic project that reflects your emotions. Today, your mind is a constantly updated toolbox. Mercury, the Sun, Venus, and Mars at home 11 associations urge you to connect with collective ideas. It is possible that in a group meeting, an online discussion or course will come up with an idea that seems trivial at first, but which eventually reveals its depth. The squaring with Neptune asks you not to ignore those vague sleeps. A song that sounds in your head or a childhood memory can be clues to solve a problem. In addition, Pluto in the 12th house, internal transformation, activates a purification process. By reviewing an old notebook, you discover that a decision you thought wrong was, in fact, a necessary turnaround. Today, allow yourself that introspection. The energy of Neptune and Pluto is like a mist. Don't focus on seeing clearly, but on feeling deeply. To transmute today's tension, write on a paper everything that irritates you, a pending conversation, a stagnant project, an emotion that you can't name. Place in a glass of water with a pinch of salt. While water absorbs words, visualize how friction dissolves. Then pour the water into the desagu. This ritual, fueled by Mercury's opposition and the quadrature with Saturn, is a cleansing of emotional borders. It is a way of saying to the universe, I give you permission for this energy to go away, but keep what serves me. Today, your talisman color is brilliant silver, symbol of the moon and emotional clarity. Use it in an accessory, an earring, a simple necklace, or in a garment that is close to you. Silver not only balances the tension between the rational and the intuitive, but also connects you with the energy of House 4, reminding you that your home and your rest are sacred spaces to heal. Have a nice day, dear Pisces. Subscribe to Cosmological Lab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.